Alright, ladies and gentlemen, happy Valentine's Day. Today we are playing a game that I probably shouldn't have downloaded, and that's going to sit on my desktop, and credit card company's going to call and ask me, Scott, there's been some strange activity on your credit card. Someone downloaded something real stupid called Summer Fling. Yeah, that was me. It's Valentine's Day, and we're about to get lovely. So this is a dating simulator, I believe. I assume it's going to be full of giant breasts, and nerds who made the game are going to approve of it. Oh, there's a gallery. You know what? I'm going to dive right into this thing. Let's go and find love. Choose a name. We're going to be called Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Perfect. Another year down. The last day of school had ended almost an hour ago, and I was taking my usual trip through the park home. How do I go next? Is it this? Okay. I took in a deep breath, and the sweet air of summer filled my lungs. Any thoughts and worries of my college exams disappeared. Oh, by the way, this episode is brought to you by Beautiful Borders. It's something I made. Handcrafted, as you could tell by the perfect stitching and everything I did. Some X's and O's in the corner. You're welcome, folks. I took a deep breath, and the sweet air of summer filled my lungs. Any thoughts and worries of my college exam disappeared. Mr. Steal Your Girl. The exams determined which colleges we could attend. Our scores were important, and yet it was such a beautiful day I couldn't let those thoughts linger. Okay, so no one cares about your future because it's a nice day. Summer break was here. I threw back my head, having walked this path for so long. My legs took over, and I smiled upwards at the sunlight. I wonder if the weather is as nice down by the lake house as it is here. You got a lake house? Rich motherfucker. That's why he's Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm sure my parents wouldn't mind me spending the weekend up there, even if they are out of town. They'd probably encourage me staying there. What good is a beach house if you never use it, right? I wouldn't know. I don't think any of us would know. I have no plans on attending summer classes or cram school. I don't see any reason to stay in town. That's it. I've made up my mind. Visions of the beach and nearby town float in my thoughts. Shaky screen. Perhaps this year I slam into something solid. I stumble back a few paces. They need to really work on their, just the whole writing. It's going to be very difficult to read because I don't know what he's talking about or what is happening. I guess just the grammar and punctuations and such. But anyways, I stumble back a few paces and look ahead to see two of my classmates. I blush slightly, embarrassed. Oh, sorry, Yuki. Jesus Christ. Wow. Alright, there's two for the price of one, I guess. Sorry, Saki? I don't know. I didn't see you there. Yuki gives a slight smile and a little laugh, waving off the apology. Saki? We're gonna call her Saki, because I like the Japanese rice beer. Saki places her hands on her hip and gives a sly smile. She's the playful one. Sure you didn't, we didn't. Hold up. No, Scott? I almost went and made a Japanese accent. Are they Japanese? I don't know. Let me just think here. Alright, Saki. Sure you didn't. We take this path practically all the time. She's gonna have that voice. I shrugged slightly, still dusting off my pack, and hiked my bag over my shoulder. Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm just gonna use my voice because this is how I project myself as Mr. Steal Your Girl. You do? I must have taken it dozens of times and never ran into anybody before. You would think that since you always leave so late. I laughed and scratched the back of my neck. Can you blame me for wanting to continue my studies a little longer than everyone else? You just said how you want to go to your... whatever. Yeah. Saki smiled, obviously joking. So what are you two doing, leaving so late? I signed up for cram school. It starts in a few weeks from now. Hold on. Oh, always helping clean up the classroom. Sign-ups for today? I thought you couldn't sign up until after this weekend. I hadn't thought of going, but I may have to give it a second thought. If I chose to sign up, it'll be after this weekend. Yuki gave me a curious look while Saki rolled her eyes. It's always on the last day, so you can start as soon as possible. You should have known that by now, Mr. Steal Your Girl. In fact, I think you did, and you're just coming up with reasons not to go. Saki paused, letting the sentence hang in the air. A light bulb must have clicked in Saki's head because a sly smile appeared a moment later. That's it. You planned this all along, didn't you, Mr. Steal Your Girl? Which one of you are you stalking? Oh, which one of us? My eyes widen and I go red. Me? I couldn't. I wouldn't. I couldn't. Dick. D. Oh. Saki laughed, stopped me mid-sentence. I'm joking. Good. I love seeing you go red. It's cute. I laughed lightly, slightly embarrassed again, while Yuki smacked Saki's arm disapprovingly. Stop it, silly. Oh, Saki, you're so mean. Saki shrugs and smiles. Saki and Yuki have always been fun to be around. I've known them for a really long time. We talk a lot during classes, but they're usually surrounded by others outside of school. It'd be a shame if we went to different universities and we're not able to see each other as often. We meet up over holidays, but these next few days are really the only ones any of us really will have free. Wait a minute. I could invite them to the lake house. This guy. Before we have to hit the books. This one seems more fun to play, like, just the voice. And like, it's not even a comparable from like their face to their tits to their hips to their legs to their waists. Saki, would you like to come to my lake house for a few days? Damn! Yuki looked to the ground. It seemed like she wanted to hide. Oh, you can't even see the ground with those things. Saki looks surprised and glances over at Yuki. Suddenly I realized what I had said and mentally slapped myself. Wait, I meant I'd like both of you to come visit together. This guy, oh shit. I chose the proper name for him. I guess I'm just a bit nervous. Hold on, I'm sipping a coffee here. I don't normally ask people to come with me since it's technically my parents' lake house. But with college exams around the corner, I figured we could use the time with friends before the chaos. The two girls look at each other, talking between themselves through their eyes. They look back at me, staring actually. I let out a slight laugh, getting nervous. Maybe I shouldn't have asked them. Yeah, was it weird that I just asked them? Well, it is the last few days before we have to study. She gets a mischievous smile. I guess we could have a bit of fun at Lake House with no parental supervision. Shit, they're in. Yuki continued to look at the ground, but nodded her head in agreement. It would be nice. Thanks for inviting us. Awesome. Thanks. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun. It's a really nice place to be around this time of year. So how about we meet up at the train station? Does that sound good? Yeah, sounds like a plan. Yuki shovels her feet and drew in a breath. Yeah, sounds good. Because Michael Caine is portrayed as this young lady here. Neither of us moved to leave yet and stood there for what seemed like ages. I cleared my throat. Well, see you there. I scoot past him, trying to get away from the awkward silence. Don't leave us at the train station waiting on you now, motherfucker. Oh, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Perfect. The trees around the road swayed with a slight breeze as the sun beat down on us just enough to make us warm. Oh. So I'll probably go ahead and attend cram school. I need all the help I can get, honestly. Don't say that. You're very smart, Saki. You just have a rough time being organized. And paying attention. Mr. Wayne, and studying. But you may not even need that because of how smart you are. Yuki has a point. You've always gotten high marks in every class. Saki shrugged. It's probably because of my giant tits. I still feel like I need it. Just be prepared if nothing else. I feel like I'd be fine studying at my own house at my own pace, you know? Or let me study at home. I'm worried that if I decide not to attend cram school, I won't get into college I really want. Oh please, Yuki. You're too smart for your own good. Yuki waved her off. You're just saying that so I'll help you with your studying. Just because you're right don't mean I don't believe in you. Shit. We laughed in unison as we crested over the hill that road took us on. Well, sign-ups will still be available when we get back, so if you decide to go, you should be able to get in. A little further down the road, we could finally see the lake house. Excited, we all picked up the pace, hurried down the hill, and taking in the sights. I took out my keys and fumbled with them for a bit. Need help find the hole? Oh shit, Mr. Steal Your Girl. What is this game gonna go? I should have read the content rating before I get too far into this. Before I could answer, Saki placed her hand on mine and guided the key into the hole. Jesus Christ. See? Not so hard. Oh, damn. She opened the door and sauntered inside. Yuki shrugged beside me. Sometimes you just have to ignore her. Sometimes you just have to watch some people just want to watch the world burn, huh? And with that, she walked inside as well. Well, this is going to be an interesting weekend, if nothing else. Shit. Music just picked up. While all three of us got inside, we set our bags in the downstairs lounge. So the bedrooms are upstairs. but there's only 2, so I'll sleep here on the couch. Are you sure, Mr. Steal Your Girl? This is your house. Yeah, seriously. Me and Yuki could share a room. I shake my head. Nah, I'll be fine. You guys deserve a bed to yourselves. What, if you're sure? I am. The rooms are up the stairs and on the east side of the hall. Thank you, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Thanks, yo. Alright. I smile and watch as they head up the stairs. I turn the table and open a large drawer on one of the larger sides and begin to put my things inside. The girls came down the stairs, whispering to each other. Oh, Mr. Steal Your Girl, your house is absolutely lovely. Yeah, your parents have a great sense of style. It's all my mother's doing, interior designer. The girls nod and start wandering around downstairs. As I pull a pair of my swim trunks up from my suitcase to put in the drawer, my stomach grumbles loudly. So loudly, the soft conversation between the girls stops and they turn to me, eyes wide. What's that? Saki pointed to my stomach, barely containing her laughter. Keep your tongue in your mouth, you little weirdo. Yuki's laugh bubbled out despite the hand over her mouth. Sorry. I laughed and waved the apology off. Don't be sorry, I'll just grab something to eat when we head down to the lake. Saki and Yuki looked at each other, embarrassment etched in their faces. Actually, we didn't know if swimming was permitted at this lake. It was my fault. My family spent the summer at another lake one year. We were all very excited to go swimming, but as it turned out, we weren't allowed to. It was for fishing only. The only person who was happy about that was my father. I know where this is going. So yeah, we didn't actually bring any swimsuits. Alright, Mr. Steal Your Girl, this is where the opportunity arises. Take it. I laughed like, don't worry about that. There's a small man, live up to your name. Hype. Don't worry about that. There's a small town not too far from here. We can head up that way and get your girl some swim clothes and me some food. 2 birds with 1 stone, am I right, motherfucker? Oh, I love little towns. You're so cute. It's a nice contrast from what I was in the city, isn't it? I smile and nod. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's actually why I come out here as often as I can. To get away from it all. Anyways, we should get out of here before it gets dark. It's not a long walk to town, but it's still a walk. The girls smile. Follow me as I lead the way to town. Oh, here we are. We end up going to the restaurant first. All of us agreed that it would be better if my stomach didn't interrupt other shoppers. This all sounds so good. Well, some of it does. I mean, I'm not a fan of freshwater fish, but it seems to be dominating the theme in this restaurant. I think it may have something to do with the fact my mother could never cook a freshwater fish right. It always came out rubbery. Saltwater fish she's great at, but freshwater fish? Shit, might as well get a takeout. I didn't realize you had to prepare freshwater fish and saltwater fish differently. Sure, I'm not sure you have to, but it was always horrible. Even the cat wouldn't eat it. I'm gonna move my mouse off her nipple that I keep clicking. I let out a loud laugh that overpowered Yuki's soft giggle. Anyways, it's understandable that have mostly freshwater fish being near a lake and all, but that doesn't mean I'll try any of it. Well, if you don't like fish, what do you like? Soups are my favorite. Not freshwater soups, of course, but it's simple and can be versatile. This is freshwater and saltwater soups? What the hell's going on around here? Can't drink saltwater. I think it's fun to take something that's so simple and make it amazing. It's not even that hard either. Some spices, meat, vegetable noodles, Creole, collard greens, sometimes, and there you have it. The fact that it's so filling is a plus. Saki patted her stomach and laughed, which in turn made me and Yuki laugh. What about you, Yuki? Any favorite foods? No, not really. I'm not very picky and can eat anything. I've always had a hearty appetite. Yuki mimicked Saki's stomach pat and giggled. This is porn music if I've ever heard it. But one thing I do like to do is I've never had the same meal twice. At least I try not to. Sometimes it's inevitable for time constraints or for lack of options. What a lovely mystery of it, huh? You ever haven't tried it before and wondering if it would be good or not? More often than not, it turns out delicious, but that just be me because my taste buds are so used to change. That's gonna be a tough accent if she talks a lot. She laughed lightly and I couldn't help but smile. Oh, anything spicy as well? I can burn half my taste buds because of it, then it's my kind of food, huh? Fucker, I'm alright, huh? Huh? Chintzy. I laughed, surprised. I'm so glad I invited Yuki and Saki. I wouldn't have been as much fun without them. It probably wouldn't have been. No, look at what you brought, 2 girls. This guy. Once seated, Saki ordered a chicken dish while Yuki and I chose different fish dishes. So how long has your family owned the lake house? Long as I can remember. We'd come out every summer when I got older. They let me come on my own. I thought this was going to be a game of choices and such. I'm sorry, guys, if we're just reading a story. Honestly, I like the privacy. It's so nice up here. I don't blame you wanting to spend some time alone. So I'm a bit alone, huh? I hate being alone. I'd rather have my whole family laughing and spending time together than having to sit alone or swim alone. I can barely even handle sleeping alone. This little hoe, you know where I'm going. I blush and play with my fish a bit. I wonder if she knows what she's implying. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, I wonder. I clear my throat trying to find a way to segue the conversation away from sleeping with others. Oh, come on now. Well, Saki, does that mean you're interested in a more social job after college? Yeah, actually, I plan to be a chef. My eyes widen slightly in surprise. Really? Even though you don't like freshwater fish? That's the deciding factor? I'd only have to try a bite or two, if that's only if I don't get as good as I'd hope I'd be. The best chefs are always so in tune with the food they make, they don't even have to continually taste the food. Shit. At least that's what I've read, motherfucker. I never would have pegged you for someone who liked to cook. Yep, she's actually quite good at it too. I've had a few other dishes that she's cooked. Huh, well, what about you, Yuki? What do you have planned for after college? Yuki blushed and pushed her fish around. You laugh. But I want to be a butler. No, shocked that Yuki would think I'd laugh at her for her aspirations, I placed a hand on her shoulder. Wow, no, I won't. I promise not to even smile. God, tell me you want to be something absolutely ridiculous. Yuki giggled and took a deep breath. Oh, I'd like to be an engineer. You want to work for Wayne Enterprises. I know you do. I like to work with my hands and to figure out how things work and how to make them work even better. It's silly, I know. Such a male-dominant field, and it's not very feminine. It's not feminine at all, but I really enjoy learning and working in that field. Oh, no, it's not silly at all. It's super silly. You're following something you're passionate about. That's admirable. Yuki smiled, blushing a bright pink. Speaking of passion, I have to ask, Mrs. Stewie Girl, which one of us are you so passionate about? Shit. Okay, well, we're clearly going for the hoe, because we need to make this playthrough quick, faux show. I drop my fork at the sudden question. I look up at them. Both seem to be at attention, waiting for my answer. I hope this doesn't make things awkward. Well, I really like Yuki. Yuki blushed, hiding her smile before... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I got them confused. Ah, shit. Can I go back? No. Damn it. What's that? Oh, shit. Saki nodded tersely and looked away. Now things seem very awkward. Damn it, I fucked it up. Now this one, we gotta play all nice and I gotta buy her flowers and shit. I just wanted the one that would sit on... Oh, God. This girl's seen more fucking ketchup than a wiener. Damn it. We sit in silence for a few minutes, just eating the food in front of us, Yuki still smiling and blushing. Eventually, the tense silence becomes more relaxed and the empty plates in front of us are taken away. Saki sighs and stands up, brushing the crumbs from her meal off her clothes. If you excuse me, I need to use the restroom. I don't do anything I wouldn't do, you do. I laugh as she walks away. I know she was being funny. I wanted to make her sound like she was upset. After a second, Yuki clears her throat and looks like she's gathering up the courage to say something. Mr. Celia girl, did you mean what you said? About liking me? Her words took me by surprise. I really didn't mean it. I hope that option pops up. I stared at her in bewilderment before I could even speak, but it didn't come out as words, it came out as a chuckle. Of course I meant it. Why would I lie about something like that? Damn it, Mrs. Studio girl. Yuki smiles brightly, her cheeks flush pink. After a few seconds I realized we had just sat and stared happily at each other. I should kiss her. Yeah, I should just kiss her already. I smile, leaning towards her, my lips tasting like sea-salted fish, and her breath smelling like tuna cans. My lips land lightly on hers, and my hand slides through her hair to the back of her neck, pulling her closer. Well, maybe she's the... No, we're gonna be bolder. Boom. As we kiss, I can't resist sliding my hand up. Wow! Yuki's closed, my hands explore, and what did I expect? I clicked the button, and moving on their own. Jesus, my hands slide over her breast, trying to take in the feeling as I squeeze lightly. Jesus Christ, you're in a fucking diner. My other hand slides down her jacket, finding her buttons, and Jesus fucking buttoning a few along the way. Wow, this... Alright, I really should have read what I was getting into. I ran my fingers over her. I hope no one can hear me reading this out loud. I run my fingers over her nipple, teasing it slightly. Yuki doesn't pull away, so I start to massage her breast with my hand as we continue our kiss. Yuki slides back in her seat, and I'm taken back to reality. Oh no, what if she thinks that was too forward? Oh gosh, I confess I like her, and what happens? I screwed up 5 seconds after. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Yuki giggles and waves it off, her hand landing on top of her chest. It is a momentary image before her hand disappears. Trust me, Mrs. Celia girl. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I blush slightly, but can't remove my eyes from this beauty before me. Shit. Saki shows up so suddenly, as if it was as if she had appeared before us out of thin air. Yuki's eyes widen as she quickly covers herself with her arms, not daring to fumble around with the buttons. Good. Looking between the two of us, Saki smiles and sits down. A large bowl of ice. Alright, well, I guess we're moving on. That was a hell of a venture into a diner with fresh fish. This playthrough is going to go on a while. If you're interested and you want to hear the rest of my voices, stick around. If not, feel free to peace. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to... maybe I can make it a two-parter. Now, let's keep going. A large bowl of ice cream is set in front of us. We take our spoons and start to dig into the mound of ice cream. Ice cream is my one exception to my food rule. I could eat the same chocolate ice cream every day of my life. I could do the same, but with strawberry. Shit. Especially if it's homemade with real strawberries. And cream. Oh, yum. I love strawberry too. And if you mix strawberry and chocolate, it's like heaven in my mouth. We finished up the ice cream and stand up to leave. She got her buttons back on at least. Wait a second. There were no buttons on that shirt at all. What kind of fucking games are they playing? Yuki and Saki start fishing in their pockets for their wallets, but I hold up my hand. Don't worry about it, guys. I'll handle the tab. Oh no, you can't do that. You've already invited your lake house for the whole weekend. Seriously, it's not a big deal. No, I got it. Put your money away. Yuki smiled. Well then, thank you very much. Yeah, seriously, you don't have to do this, so thanks. I wave them off and go to pay the bill. As we leave the restaurant, I start heading back toward the lake house. Mr. Seago, what are you doing? I look back confused. What do you mean? I'm going back to the lake. I'm going back to the house. Yuki tilts her head with a confused look etched in her features. But Mr. Seago, we haven't got no swimsuits yet. I mentally smacked myself. God, so stupid. Saki lets out a loud laugh. They laugh a lot, these ones. You forgot already? Shit. Crap, yes. Sorry, I completely slipped my mind. The girls giggle and roll their eyes at me as I hurry back to their side. We begin wandering around looking at the clothing stores nearby. Oh, look at your shop. They have such cute clothes. Saki scoffed. Yeah, if you're none, bitch. Oh, we got drama. Yuki glared at her, but Saki ignored her. See? This place looks far more sensible. Add a bonus, they actually sell swimsuits. Yuki rolls her eyes. How do you always end up getting your way? Well, Saki smirked. Because, my dear, I take what I want. Oh shit, she's getting... Who's Mrs. Steele, your man, is what's about to happen. Saki looked straight into my eyes as she said those words, but with a wink, she was gone into the store. Yuki and I had no other options than to follow her. I find a couch inside the changing rooms and sit back and wait on both of them. When the girls had chosen some different types, I watched as they scurried into the dressing rooms. A few minutes passed and I began to get a little bored. Does it normally take this long for girls to choose a swimsuit? Dude, is this your first time? Yes, it really does. And you're about to enjoy that. I know what's going to happen. You're going to have the fun part of it. It's just to tell them if it looks good or not. So just calm your ass down and just relax in that chair. How would I know though? I don't even try mine on. I just buy them off the rack. I wait a few more minutes before getting up and walking closer to the dressing rooms that hold Yuki and Saki. Hey, are you guys okay? Yeah, they fucking fell over, both of them. I heard a bit of shuffling before an answer came. Yeah, we're good. I'm just having trouble choosing between two of the swimsuits. I'm having the same bit of trouble. Oh well, that's the trouble I can help with, if you'd like. This guy, yeah, get it. Good idea. Go sit and we'll come out. Really? Yeah, Yuki, it would be good to get a guy's opinion. I sit back down, waiting for Yuki and Saki to appear. Oh, obvious one because of the color. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. She giggles and twirled, showing me every bit of the outfit. Jesus Christ, these slight girls. What do their parents feed them as children? This one fits just right in all the right places. She winked before heading back into the dressing room. Isn't this one just so cute though? God, why am I playing this? Because fabulous, and I do like black, honestly. Oh, nah, my voices make sense. Saki and Yuki step back out, the bathing suits cradled in their arms. Saki plopped down beside me on the couch. So which one do you like the best for me? We're clearly going with the black one. The black bikini looked great on you, Saki. Saki looked at the bikini and smiled. Yeah, you're right. Bikinis look way better on me. Thanks, Mr. Studio Girl. Yuki stood in front of me waiting for me to finish choosing for Saki. This is ridiculous. Well, what about me? Which one do you like best for me? I don't remember which ones you were wearing. The pink one? You look great in the pink. Oh, it's the bikini, right? Yuki grabbed the bikini and smiled. Thanks for your help, Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm so happy I chose that name. I really love this bikini. I wasn't sure if I could pull it off. Well, you can, that's for sure. Told you. You look great. Damn. Well, that should be it for the swimwear, but... I look at her curious as she started to blush lightly. I had never known Saki to blush. What could she be thinking? You know what's going on. Well, I actually should pick up some underwear, too. Well, if you're going to buy some, I'd like to look at some, if that's okay with you, Mr. Steal Your Girl. But yeah, relax while I pick, or wait on them. It's the same option. Oh yeah, sure, I can wait. Take your time. Thanks, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Yuki and Saki smile and walk back to grab a few things and head back in the dressing rooms. After a few minutes pass, the girls come out of the dressing rooms. That took a lot less time than the swimsuits. Oh, it was definitely an easier choice. Yeah, maybe you'll get to see why. Where is this game going? You know what? I know where it's going. They don't make these two come out here and for no reason. Saki winked and laughed as I blushed brightly. I'm just happy to have spare. Okay. You know what? I can't. This game's gonna take forever. So we're gonna end it here. Episode 1 of my Summer Fling, whatever it's called. I hope everyone's enjoying my voices. And obviously, to help where this game is going, I will continue playing it if need be. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.